What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an episode of Brotherly Banter. Today, we are going to follow up from the last video. If you did not see that video, please feel free to go watch it. We ended off briefly discussing the news of the Daredevil show that is still coming, by the way. But, and this is a good but. Thank you to Kevin Feige for understanding that this whole thing has just been a whole thing. And he decided, you know what? This script's terrible. The direction's bad. Which thankfully, because he fired the writers. Not sure if you read that, but he did. Which is a great thing because rumor came out that they have decided to... He wasn't going to be in his costume until episode 4. Hear me out. I get episode 4 is the big point of whether it's Star Wars or Marvel. They usually use episode 4 as like, Vader showing up. A big fight scene, a lot of different. I get it. They were gonna make it almost like Suits. Yeah. Basically, his suit wasn't gonna.
Just gonna be a lawyer.
Basically, and that's not. Come on, we can't do that. Like this has already gone on long enough. This has already been kind of. I'm not gonna say crippling, but a lot of Marvel has been very slowful, kind of getting to the point. And maybe that's an epiphany. Maybe that's my issue. Remember we talked before, and I said that it seems something was off with Marvel with all the shows. Maybe it's not so much as so many shows, yes, is a part of it, but maybe just a slow getting to the point, getting to certain moments in the series.
Yeah, but it's a build up, so I kind of understand that. Like, you got to build up to whatever you're gonna talk about or do. It's like with Loki right now; they're building up to and so I kind of understand the slow build up for shows and kind of movies. Yeah. But mainly for their shows, I kind of understand, especially if you're making something new or something that you haven't done in a while.
True.
So I understand if it's like obviously the first probably 3 episodes or the build up to whatever they're getting to, or like the midway point, then you show something like a character or a moment or something like that, and then that builds the rest of the show. So I'm not against slow build-ups for their shows. It just depends on, I guess, how slow
it is. Like, so so Loki, right? It's season 2 is going on now. Episode 3 is tonight. 4? No, it's 3.
3.
Loki. And I guess it's the directors, the writers, obviously that has a huge part to play in it, but it's almost like episode 1, they got to the point. Like Kang, that was it, like just fearful. Loki was about to pee his pants. He said, this is him. It got to the point. It gave us that, okay, this is the problem.
I think because that was already established. Like with season 1, you saw one of the variants of Kang. And then that set up for Ant-Man, which showed basically what's going on, what's going to happen. And the post-credits was for season 2 with them seeing a Kang and him getting scared. So I think for that, it's more understandable that they already have 2 points to build off of, so that when they start season 2, they could just
go right into it.
Compared to like a newer show that doesn't have really any of that build up, whereas now they have to slowly build up.
So for instance, She-Hulk. To me, it got to the point of like, how she got it, training with her cousin, and then he bounced, and then it ended with his son, which fair enough. I think for me, it's moments like that. I get even the Daredevil showing up was later on, which I understand, but at least it wasn't like episode 4, we're gonna finally see her get stuck or Gamma or anything like that, and then the final episode was Daredevil. I think that's my thing. But I understand there's certain situations where it has to build up. Right? The benefit is whenever Ironheart comes out, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna take off. Because they already introduced her. The only other situation I can see is when they start introducing like the X-Men characters and they get their own show. I'm sure it'll be it'll,
depending on how they do it, they're gonna do like a,
if the show is their origin, they might do it that way. They might. It depends. No, I'm back to the Daredevil thing. I'm happy that they went that route. because we already know him.
Yeah.
Like, it's different if it just dropped. I can kind of maybe I wouldn't wait till episode 4.
No,
I would give you episode 2.
Yeah.
Like the ending of episode 1, you can show him looking at his outfit and then it leads it. I'm not waiting. That's mad work. So it's like that's
people
mad.
Would just wait. Like if people found out that he wasn't gonna be in the costume on episode 4, I'm sure like half of the people would just start it just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
The other half would probably just wait till episode 4, just completely skip the first 3 episodes.
Or in the worst case scenario, they would just wait for it to pop up on YouTube like the same day, just to see, and be like, all right, because I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. I'm happy they didn't do that. It's like gotta good space. Because here's my thing, like back then when we talk about the Marvel, like we always talk about Marvel's beginnings, Iron Man, all of the shows, they didn't have shows, it was a movie.
Yeah.
Basically, so Marvel shows are basically movies just kind of chopped up and broken down. So with Iron Man, it was the same way, right? We knew his personality kind of it gave you more time before the armor came because his personality was that.
Yeah.
Captain America was the same way. We wanted to see his origin and him being super skinny, but then once he got muscles, right, he was jumping over tanks even before so we get it. I think they're going to start going into this point of, okay, we need to kind of pick it up sooner than you could still have a banger for week 4.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to give them something.
Yeah.
To give them something to at least hold on to while that happens. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's a good observation, Cordy. Good observation. Daredevil. No, sorry. Wow, Deadpool. Sorry. Sorry.
You were doing so good. So if you haven't seen today, Deadpool 3 is pretty much getting delayed because of the writer's strike that's still going on, since they don't want to pay their actors.
Yeah, they haven't finalized
a fair wage to live comfortably. So that's getting delayed until we don't know when. And rumor is that the Captain America 4 movie, whatever, like New Dawn or something like that.
Yeah, they changed the name because the name was so crazy.
Yeah.
It had conspiracy theorists all over the place.
So that's rumored to take its spot for next year, which is
because that's done.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's been done.
That in.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get some type of confirmation within the next few months.
Yeah.
Or I would say by this was supposed to be May, I think.
Yeah, they usually come.
Yeah. So probably a trailer for Cap would be either around December, Christmas, or probably before, I would say during the Super Bowl, like ads, or maybe before then. So the Super Bowl like February. So March,
I'm sure they'll probably
they would have to drop a trailer before the Super Bowl, I think, and then another one, I guess, like a TV spot or something.
Yeah, they usually have the teaser trailer, and then an actual trailer. TV spots. It's usually dependent on how big the movie is. Like Endgame gave us like 5 different trailers.
Yeah.
And then TV spots. But that was Endgame. I got that part. This may give you,
I think we'll get a teaser.
Teaser, actual, and then TV spots. And they may drop one more official trailer, like trailer 2.
I can see a teaser being sometime this year, I think, or maybe like early January, the actual trailer for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is for Cap?
Cap, yeah. And then a TV spot, unless they just drop it early and then a TV spot for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then the last trailer, like...
In a perfect world, the trailer will drop Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, remember, because of the strike, they can't do anything. So it's dependent on when that happens. If they get their lives together and pay these people and finalize things, then they can start working on it or finish it up.
Yeah.
Because when it finished, the strike happened, I think, a month after.
Yeah.
Month or 2 after. So I know that movie wasn't done. Movies usually take a couple of months. Yeah, because you have VFX, the soundtracks, the coloring, which scenes go where, deleted scenes, all those things. So I'm sure they started it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's finished. So hopefully it can, in a perfect storm for them, it Super Bowl will obviously be ideal. And Captain Marvel comes out next month. Did you hear? Before we go, I found out something interesting, and it's very heartbreaking. So during Infinity War, was Infinity War or Endgame? Either one. They were having there was a moment where they said that it was Chadwick, Tom Holland, and Brie Larson. And apparently Kevin Feige told them that they were going to be the new leaders of the Avengers as of, from now on. And they said that they were sitting on set with the costumes talking about that moment.
Yeah.
Because obviously they never thought it would be. And then never happened because obviously Chadwick died. Tom, I think from what I'm understanding, Tom is still going to be one of the leaders.
Yeah.
But Brie Larson thing is she kind of got deflated because people for some reason hated her guts. And I'm like, what did she do to y'all?
Nothing.
And I get why. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel for her. I'm like, I like her.
Yeah.
As Captain Marvel, I don't know what she did.
Yeah, I don't mind her as Captain.
Yeah, she didn't do a bad job. It's just like she got deflated. So I don't know if there was always that rumor about the soft reboot.
Yeah.
And Secret Wars and all these things going on that they're gonna kill off a bunch of people. I'm like, well, how is she gonna die?
Cool.
But
I'm okay for a soft reboot, but
I don't think she needs to be.
I'm not even saying just her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general. I don't care if they start over with bringing another Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
No, I'm saying I personally don't really.
Okay.
I think I get if they do it, it's fine because it's their decision. But building up all these people,
and then
bring in you have all these new characters coming in, and then let's say you kill them all just to recast another Iron Man.
Yeah,
it's not going to be the same.
So
as the original, and that's what people are going to compare it to.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You have Ironheart, right? So if you bring in you do a reboot, if she dies, stays alive.
I don't think she's gonna die.
I understand they would have to more than likely kill some people off.
Oh, they're going to
for that, which is fine. But to restart the whole thing,
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna redo the whole thing. I think the reboot. So basically, from Kang Dynasty, and I'm closing my eyes, I'm processing my head. Yeah. Kang Dynasty, people die.
Yeah.
Secret Wars, people gonna die.
Yeah.
It's just that's just a foregone conclusion. After that, it depends on how they now fix the multiverse and fixing that problem on who stays. So the report, and again, they're rumors, I'm not sure, but the report came out that they were going to it was going to be Fantastic Four, Inhumans, Thunderbolts, X-Men. They were going to be set, right? Because they're new. They don't have nothing to do with the past. The people beforehand, they said they were going to bring back T'Challa, which I'm assuming it's his son.
Yeah.
Clearly it had King. Yeah. Has a son. They said they were going to bring back old characters that died. There's only two.
Yeah.
And it's Black Widow and Iron Man, and we don't know if Steve Rogers is dead. So if they bring him back, I'm assuming, okay, so he was dead. But they never actually said he was dead. I think they did that
he was old,
just to keep him around just in case.
I'm like, obviously, I can see in my head a few people dying, but obviously I think their kids will take their spot.
That's why the young Avengers, I think, would.
Fine. If Ant-Man eventually dies.
Yes.
Or his wife dies. They say both of them die. You have the daughter already there.
Yes.
That's fine. Let's say if
they said Doctor Strange lives.
That makes sense. If Cap, Anthony
Reed Richards?
No, not Reed Richards. Anthony Mackie.
He dies.
Obviously, I think they can bring in that other guy, the kid that was with the old man at his show, to be a new Cap.
I see what you're saying.
To me, that's fine.
That makes sense. I think they did say
if
him.
Tom Holland stays alive.
Yeah.
Cool. If they bring in a Miles Morales, cool.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't think you really need another Black Widow because you have her sister there.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
Ends up joining them, or they just go, "Oh, here's this other girl. We're gonna make her Black."
Yeah.
Cool. Bring another Iron Man, waste some time because you literally have Ironheart there. Cool. War Machine, he'll probably die.
Who knows what's going on
with him? You don't need to bring another version of him. That's fine. But if they did like a reboot, it's like, okay, here's a different Cap, here's a different Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, all of them. I think that'll be a waste because they already have characters there who can take that role.
I don't think Hawkeye is going to be in it only because of his.
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying if they replace him with a new character for a reboot.
Yeah,
when you already have these characters that you're establishing, who are probably not going to die.
Yeah.
Then just bring them into those roles instead of recasting a whole nother.
Because when they say a soft reboot, it's not everyone.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously they're gonna still have the Young Avengers, which I know their Vision is somewhere out. Who knows what that dude's doing at this point? Wanda is still there.
Yeah.
They may not. I don't think they're gonna kill her off.
No.
I don't think so. Because you still have so much you can do. You got X-Men coming up. There's no way. You know. So I think that if she dies and we begin, then he's like, my daughter. I'm like. What? I'm like, bro, y'all so simple. Here's a theory. How I can see them kind of bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and Christopher Evans is not from this universe.
Well, yeah.
It's they bring them back to help out in a different universe and they're alive and let's say he's Iron Man Supreme kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's, elite. I don't know. He's whatever Steve Rogers. I can see that happening. And then I think after that, because you still have Iron Lad, who is basically like the young boy, not Tony Stark, but he's him, and you still have Ironheart. The Captain America part, I think, like you said, it can go to that guy's son, the former guy's son, so that'll cover those. Everyone else are young kids. They're still kind of set up. Hulk's son, they showed him. She-Hulk, I'm sure she'll be there. T'Challa's son, so they're all kids.
Yeah.
Like I see where it'll be fine. I think for nostalgia purposes, Secret Wars, you have to. Like Secret Wars is like, there's no budget.
They know it's gonna sell regardless. But if you're like, here's Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, no.
Chris Evans, they're gonna be like,
even if they, because even if it's a different universe, of course. Like, and I'm not Secret Wars and Civil War are the two moments where in Civil War I get it was early, so they used the people that they had.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, Civil War is like X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers, pick a side, let's go. They have an opportunity now with Secret Wars to go. Like, have your X-Men, have your Fantastic Four, have your Avengers from whatever multiverse, because you're fighting Kangs and all these people, and again, in the perfect world, Doctor Doom would be the main person. I don't know.
I'm gonna cry if I see it.
I don't know if he's in it.
I'm just gonna burst out.
I don't know. I don't even know when he's showing up at this point.
He could be in a post credit.
He might be.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, he might. That might be the best way to cap off Secret Wars if he's not in it, and then show him chilling out.
I was waiting for all this to end, and he pulls up and just
got his mask on, and so I'm like,
kills like 3 Avengers or something out of nowhere, and then just leaves.
Oh, that would be crazy.
I came for this. Thank you.
That would be crazy if he does that. I mean, it'll be fine. I think they have no choice.
Yeah.
Because you have to follow up Infinity War Endgame. You have to. This is your first. The next Avengers movie is Kang.
Yeah.
So you have to. You can't go backwards. So I get what they're saying. Just all hands on deck at this point, and just let it go. All right, thank you so much for joining us this wonderful, spirited, baited episode of Brotherly Banter. Next episode, dear Toei, we need to have a chat. I ain't asked for no kids. Oh man, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Helps us out very much for growing this channel. Let us know what else you want us to talk about. Let us know you want us to improve on. Hit us up. Until next time.